Hey guys, how are you doing today? Today I wanted to make a quick short video just to give you guys some more awareness of how to be deliberate creators and how to get your mind to work for you. You know, the mind can be a great servant, but it can be a terrible master if you do not know how to control and take your mind and become what is known as a deliberate creator. Now, I get a lot of questions, Mark, how does the coach and when you mentor, what do you do? Well, just to sum it up without getting detail, basically what I do is I open your mind to a new awareness of who you are, your consciousness of what you can create. I basically introduce you to the untapped resources of energy that you have to create your reality. I basically show you how to use your mind to become the master of the mind now and not the servant, okay? Because a lot of us are minds. You are your servant of your own mind. You don't even realize it. So that is the basis. I untap that creative magnetic energy that you have. I show you how to use it, to create it, to manifest and bring the things into your life as you desire. And of course, lottery winnings is just one aspect of what I can do with our minds, and you can do it to create anything you want, as long as you will apply the techniques and methods that I will put forth to you guys. This is just for the coaching sessions, and that's why I make these videos. I put them on YouTube so other individuals can benefit. If you can't get involved or take advantage of the coaching sessions that I offer, then you can always learn from these videos because they can be helpful as well. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about the law of attraction and creating in the now. Okay, the law of attraction and creating in the now. All right, guys, so the first thing we must realize is this. Look, when I say creation, when I talk about creation and manifestation, okay, remember this: we do not create anything. All you do is you attract. Remember now, according to quantum physics, quantum science, everything has already been created for us. It's already out there in the waves of probabilities or possibilities. So everything that you desire is already manifested or out there in the universe or in the quantum form of particles, elementary particles. Because as we know from now, quantum particles create a physical perceived desire or physical perceived object you have. So that's the key now. We do not create anything, okay? What we do now, we bring it in with our consciousness. The only thing we create, guys, is the frequency. And our subconscious mind does that. Our subconscious mind creates the matching frequency that will attract your particular desire that's already existed in the universe. So that's a key point I want you to keep in mind now. You can manifest a house just the same way as you can manifest a penny, because you don't create it. It's already been created. All you do is you match the frequency and you bring it in, okay? Right now, remember now, quantum science, mathematically, it just predicts the possibilities of actual events. So according to quantum physics, it predicts the possibilities and probabilities of anything that you want or desire has already existed. And of course, if it can exist, it's out there already, you can get it. So the question becomes now, since quantum physics only predicts and calculates the possibilities of an actual event, what then changes that possibility into an actual event? It's a good question. Here's what: your mind, your consciousness does that. Your consciousness has complete control over quantum world or reality, or so all you perceive. Here's a key point I want you to remember now, guys. Look, there is no such thing as a physical reality. All there is perception of a reality. Give an example of how it works. The real reality, according to quantum physics, is a blank, empty space. There's nothing on it. Okay, that's reality. That's actual reality. So, best way to do it: compare it to a painting canvas. You have a blank painting canvas, right? All you do now, you put the pictures, you paint what you want in that picture, and that becomes your reality. Your perception becomes your reality. So what does that mean? It shows you how powerful you are, that you have the power with your subconscious creative mind now to move and put these things on that painting canvas and create it. So that's what you have to learn, okay? That's what I teach, and that's what I try to put out here so you guys can comprehend that. Now, let's talk about creating in the now. Creation can only happen in the now, okay? When you feel pain, you feel it now. Look, I've come at this a lot of different angles because I want you to get it. So here's an example, guys. 90% of our thoughts are repetitive. Research has shown that 90% of your thoughts are either in the past or in the future. You're not in the now, okay? Here's a key point: it is impossible to have a problem in the now. Okay, here's why. Once you're in the moment, you either handle what's in front of you or you accept it for what it is. There's no problems. Problems only arise in the mind. Okay, keep that in mind. A problem can only exist in your imagination, in the mind, and problems are perceived in the future. So here's the thing, the mind creates problems because it cannot live in the present moment. So what does it do? It perceives something in the future. See, when you create a problem, there's something in the future that what? You have no control of, you cannot handle it now. Okay, that's what you have to understand now. A problem projects itself in the future, and because you can't handle it now, then it becomes a problem. It's imaginary. It's not real. It's an illusion. See how it works? Problems cannot exist if you're in the moment. Because what? You either handle it in front of you, take care of it, it's not a problem. It only becomes a problem when you perceive it in the mind, in the future. That's how your mind can trick you, guys. You have to be aware of that, okay? So your mind is a very powerful method. So look, if you are having trouble mastering your mind, okay, then this is where these videos that I put out will help you. Or even more, if you can take advantage, get into coaching sessions, that'll help you even more, because what I'll do is I'll open your mind and I'll show you how to think and how to create, because you have the power, you just don't know how to use it as yet. So you want to be a master of your mind and not a servant of your mind. Okay, guys? So these are some tips that will help you to focus. So what we want to do, guys, remember, we want to live in the present moment, because when you're in the moment, you have no problems. You have what is known as your creative magnetic energy, or your point of power. We all have creative magnetic energies, the energy that our subconscious and our higher self uses to bring in the frequencies through what? The law of attraction, and attract them, and we create them, or we manifest, or we bring them in to attract. So remember now, you don't create. Everything's already been created for you. The house, the lottery checks, the money, the car, the mate, person, they already exist. What you do is you attract them in with your consciousness by creating what? The matching frequencies. The law of attraction is always working. It's a magnetic force, and it brings it to you, and you experience it as an actual event. Let's do some math. Show how important it is to use your creative magnetic energy. Look, you need about 70% of creative magnetic energy to create your daily, or to get your full potential of your reality. Here's what happens though. So let's do the calculation. So you need 70%. So you'll use 10% because you're thinking about something that happened in your childhood. So that's 10% of your energy gone. Okay, so we use another 20% because we're thinking about next week or the perceived problems we have. So that's 20% of your creative magnetic energy. Okay, then we have another 30% that we're worried about what we don't have, what we want, we can't get it. Okay, so all the calculations right now, we have 30, 60, 70. You almost did about 70% of your, that's already lost right there. Worrying, doubt, thinking about the future, thinking about the past. You've already used about more than half of your creative magnetic energy, and what are you left with? A little over 30% or 40. You cannot create your desired reality. You cannot manifest what you desire with that energy. So that's why I'm here to show you, to help you guys. This is an awareness now to keep your thoughts and your emotions in the present moment. Do not think about the past. Remember, the past is what? An illusion of a former memory of the now. The future hasn't happened. It doesn't exist. It is a figment through your conditioned mind or your ego, which is trying to predict according from your past to your future to create or perceive your reality. So that's key point I want you to remember. Your point of power is in the now, this moment. Once you're in this moment, boom, you can create and manifest. Learn to master your mind. Do not let your mind master you. Okay, guys? So those are some quick tips that I want to leave you with today. So always remember, guys, you want to be in the moment. Problems don't exist. Remember, figment mind. If you put a problem out, guys, remember now, it's something that you're imagining or perceived in the future to happen that you have no control over now. Because you have no control over now, you cannot handle it, it becomes a problem. But if you live in moment to moment and something comes up, you either what? Handle it in front of you, accept it as is. Here's the biggest part about this. You have your higher self with you in that present moment to take care of the situation so it doesn't become a problem. If you can follow these simple tips that I'm giving you right now, imagine how much your life would be so much more fulfilling. You can create and manifest anything you desire. These are just some of the tips and techniques that I use in my own life when I manifest lottery winnings. I coached that one student. You know who she is. She just manifested what, $2 million, because she's put into practice the systematic methods that I'm putting here, and I'm helping you guys to use in your daily lives. Okay, guys, so those are some tips, and keep in mind, in the moment, focus in the now. Do not worry about future. Past doesn't exist, only now. So if guys, thanks for watching, and of course, if you need to contact me, you can always reach me, mhoughton, the number 76@gmail.com. If you have difficulty mastering your mind, then that's where I can come in and I can help. If I have room in the coaching, I can take you in. If not, you can watch these videos to get you started, to help you out. But if you guys need more in-depth coaching and mentoring, that's where I come in. I'm here to help and to expand all of our consciousness. All right, guys, so continue in the moment. Do not worry past, future. Creation only occurs now. And here's the biggest tip for you: everything you have already created for you. You do not have to create it. You just match the signal frequency from your subconscious mind out to where the universe, quantum physics, quantum field brings it in to you. Boom, you experience it. That is how it works. So do not stress yourself and worry and say, oh, I gotta manifest a house or a car. It's big. No, no, no. It's the same as manifesting 1 penny to 1 billion. These simple concepts will help you to live and be a deliberate creator. All right, guys, thank you for watching again. And as always, questions, comments, feel free to contact me, mhoughton76@gmail.com. Thank you, guys.